Hey guys, I'm Courtney. Welcome to Co-Creative. I'm going to be painting the first painting of my fall series. That's going to be called Fall into Joy. And today I'm going to paint a harvest moon. And a funny thing about this is I have already painted this harvest moon twice now. And the second time I thought I recorded, but I did not record. So we're going to do this a third time, and which is good because each time I learn something new. So today I'm going to show you how to blend the colors. I'll tell you a little about what I've learned over the last week and just canvas types and brush types. And I'm glad you've joined me today, and let's do a harvest moon. Go ahead and get started. I don't know how this is going to go because I did not coat this in gesso. I'm going to just squirt some water on it, and we're going to go with it and see what happens. So I'm just putting a little bit of yellow on my brush. That's the only thing with using a canvas pad. See, it's not, I don't know. With the fine tooth, it was just the paint would go onto the canvas a lot easier, but put a little bit. Woo! Danger! Danger! There you go. Ah. Let's see. We're just gonna do this way. I did get a little bit of a medium, I have to think of the name of that, to help thin out the paint a little bit and not lose the color. So I did get that, so I'm gonna try that as well. But that's not in yet, so I'm sticking to water. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of red, hopefully blend all that in so it's more orange. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep going over it until it blends really well. Coming week, next week we're going to go on a trip up to the Smoky Mountains. We're not too far away. We're about 6 hours, so a little 6-hour drive. And we like to go out and camp in our RV. And we have our Jeep Wrangler with us, so we're gonna go and explore, see the hazards of keeping that kind of stuff nearby. Got onto my painting. We're gonna go stay in an RV park just south of Cherokee, and we'll get to enjoy all the sights. It looks like we may be in peak leaf changing season, so we'll see. That's what I'm hoping. I have not seen the leaves change. Oh, I haven't seen it in such a long time, up in the mountains anyway. I mean, we have it here, but we live in the south, so you really don't get a whole lot of color variety, and it usually comes in December, and it's usually just for a week or so, and then it's gone. But anyway, we're looking forward to it. So the whole plan is to go up to that region and to find inspiration. And what I'd like to do is go to all the different state parks and see what the state parks offer, like as far as, I know they're gorgeous, but with waterfalls, and I'd love to see just the leaves and, you know, go find a pumpkin patch, maybe check out to see if there's any local coffee shops. What else did we want to do? There are some state, maybe it's national, that you can ride your Jeeps or trucks or cars or whatever through the park. And then I think there's also some, it's Cades Cove, and I think there's another one where you can see elk and wildlife. So it's more of a nature trip. It's not going to be for the attractions or anything like that. Normally when we go up to that region, we go to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and do all the touristy things as far as attractions go, but not normally. Normally we don't spend a ton of time in nature, which I love. That is my favorite thing to do, is to be out in nature. And at this point, I am debating on letting it dry naturally and just doing my silhouette down here of the trees, or use my blow dryer and dry it and then do the moon and that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work on the trees down here. And I struggled with these earlier, and I still don't quite have the technique down pat yet. So forgive me if they look a little funny. There's a good chance they're not gonna, they may look like blobs, like little black blobs instead of trees. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna go in. And this is the brush that I learned more about this past week, was the flat brush. So I had a synthetic and it was really, really soft. And I was trying to make these trees with a synthetic brush, and it would collapse on me and really it would clump. And so it just looked like the black blobs. And so I realized that I needed to get a bristle, like a hard bristle brush, or stiff, really. It's much stiffer. But when I was playing with it earlier, I didn't quite get the look. I don't even know if this is stiff enough, but I'm going to try it, and I'm going to try doing what I learned earlier. And I may add a little bit of water down here so it's not so thick and it goes on a little bit more easily. So I'm trying not to overload my brush with paint. And what I want to do is I want to come in here and not overthink it, but yeah, go in and add some trees, maybe right here. So just kidding. So there's one of two ways you can do this. You can go down like that. See, what's happening is it's like already, my brush is kind of fanned out, so it's not wanting to do a straight line. So this is what happens when you that's not looking right. Let me try this. See if I can get these to lay flatter. Let's see. If you have any suggestions on a really good flat brush, I'd love to hear, because I have struggled with getting one that does just what I want it to do. And a lot of it is my technique. Like these professionals out here make it look so easy. And I'm over here struggling. Blob, blob, blob. Why does this not look right? Maybe if I get into the rhythm of it, it'll start looking like a tree instead of a blob. All right, let's try this again. I'm trying not to overload this thing. And I'm trying to do it like how they show you in these tutorials. And they just make it look so easy. They just make it look like, oh yeah, you just put a little bit here. And you just do a little dab up at the top. A little dab right there. And then you just do a dab over here. And a dab right there. And then your dabs get thicker. Okay. Thicker dabs. Get that texture. Maybe I just need to go down like a... That looks better. I mean, I feel better about that one. I'll take that. I'll take it. It's a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'll take you. All right, I'm gonna do a smaller one here. We'll go down like that. Doing a little stem. And evidently you can do like little jabby jabs, or you can do one long little stroke down. I did both. I guess I don't really have a preference. All right, let's see if I can do that again. Just dabbing it in there. Going down with it. And there's multiple ways. You can go down with it, or you can go up with it. And I really hadn't mastered either. But these I'm going to go down for the sake of the video and not making a mess. We're just going to go down with these. Okay, okay. I can do it. I can do this. All right, I'm gonna put a little water, kind of loosen that up a little bit because it's getting a little thick on here. Let's see. And I'll show you guys my last painting I did that I had only recorded the last half of because I thought I was recording it. But no, I was wrong. I was not. It's funny because I thought I was recording it and then I went to go blow the canvas dry so I could do the moon. And then I thought when I had unplugged it, it stopped recording, but I think I just never hit record, obviously. All right, let's try this. Let's go out here. Let's go. Yeah. Ah, renegade. It's all right. Some of it's just this brush, man. I don't like this brush. Okay, a little clumpy, but that's all right. I can blend that out. I can make you work. I can work with it. Okay. Get in here like this. All right, now, let's see, maybe I'll do another tall one here. And my last one, I'll just have to show you. It's a little bit different, so, but that's okay. And I'm probably gonna come in here with just a dark background. And so what I'm trying to do is dab it at the top, and then dab here, dab there, and then dab. I don't wanna like over dab it, you know what I mean? Like you just wanna give the illusion of branches going down, going out. And you watch these people that have been doing this for so long, they just move so fast. Here we go. So I'm gonna try to do, move fast with it. And I think if I had like multiple layers of colors, maybe if I incorporated and did some shading, probably would give it a more realistic approach. I do like that one. I feel like that tree looks a lot better than the other one did. I feel like that's kind of more what I'm going for. So then we'll do boop, 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 boop. This might be my last one. And then what I might do is I might layer some more on top of these, but in a lighter shade, in like a brown. So it looks more like at the forefront. That's not doing what I want it to do. Maybe it's because my brush is too heavy. I'll clean this out really quick. See what we can do. Maybe it just got too loaded down. Could be because my brushes are wet too. Well, they're gonna be wet anyway. I don't know. Let's see. Part of me wants to just go in like that. Ah! No. No. No! You know what? Those are some happy little trees. They're happy. I'm not gonna let them think any otherwise. Anything else. They're happy little trees. Alright, now I need some more black. We're gonna just come in here like this. And I'm just gonna paint this base. Maybe I'll regret this. I don't know. Let's see, maybe what I'll do is, what are you? You're green. But maybe I'll do, Oopsies. I'm gonna try some different colors. So I bought some new paint that's Montemarte, maybe, is that how you pronounce that? It's pretty decent. It's nice, it's not too thick. They call that viscosity of it. See the thick or thin? It's pretty, I don't know, I'd say it's medium. It's not overly thick or really thin. It's good. It's a good one. Let's see. What colors? Viridian? I feel like it'd match what's in the sky there a little bit. And I kind of want to pull that here, down here a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. Same with the blue. Just to jazz it up a little bit, you know? Sometimes it can look a little boring. So we're gonna jazz it up. And I'm trying to see, do I have, maybe I'll use a dry one. That's not so, maybe there's a certain way you need to do these brushes, because after one use, this is what this looks like. And this is what it looks like at the beginning. So I feel like it should be holding its bristles a little bit better. Like this is super loose now and this is really tight. I don't know, but I'm gonna use this and we're gonna see what happens. Maybe it's just because it's wet. I should probably read up on that. Let's see. A little bit of water. There we go. So let's see. If we have the moon here and it's beaming down, it'll be like on the top. Right? Just at the top here. No. Why did it do that? Dang it. What can I turn that into? Well, I don't really know. That stinks. Maybe I can turn that into a happy little accident. I don't know. Let's see. I'll just bring some blue over here. And we'll just blend that in as much as we can. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I'm just gonna do little dabbies here. Let's see, like just hitting it. See, like this brush is doing a lot better than the other one. Like there's just more control and the bristles aren't going all over the place. Kind of looking like snow almost. It's not my plan, but this painting definitely took a different direction than what I initially planned. But that's okay too. be. Let's see. What I'm here doing is kind of want to give it like the illusion of movement on the ground. There we go. I think I'm going to leave it alone now for that. Put this in here. And then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to do my moon. And we'll see how this goes. So I'm going to center this. I'm just going to, do I want to center it or do I want to do it over here? Or do I want to do it over here? Or do I want to have it in the center? I'm just going to make it in the center. And then I'll do some stars around it. And the last time I laughed at myself because I did not stick to the painting. Or to the, did not stay within the lines. So I kept going back and forth over the lines. Alright, let's see. I'll get as much of this color out as I can. Let's see. There we are. Alrighty, here we go. Just gonna down here. Look at it from the side here. I can actually see the line. Maybe I could stay in it. Here we go. Gonna go up here to this. I gotta. What is that? Is that a piece of it coming out? I don't know, maybe. But maybe you guys have a favorite memory up in the mountains. You know, seeing these trees and painting these trees makes me think of the mountains. But yeah, part of me wishes I lived in the mountains. I'm from the coast. Oh, come on. I get so excited and then I just go over what I need to go over. There we go. There's that. All right, so I'm gonna call it there. I do want to give it a little bit, maybe bring down, put a little bit of blue in it, and I'm probably going to put a little bit of yellow in it, maybe. Just kind of make it look like there's craters and texture, and it's not just one big round ball in the sky. That dark. And I don't want to go too far close to the edge because I want that to stay pretty light. Maybe up here, maybe a little bit up there. Maybe I'll do the yellow up here. It's bright. That's bright yellow. I don't know if I wanted it that bright, but I guess we're here. That's what we got. We got bright yellow. Definitely different colors than I'd planned on using, but you know what? Expression is expression. So this is how my moon is expressing itself. Maybe it'll bleed into it and get some greens in there too. Why not? Okay. That's not quite as round as I would hope, but like if it was a little bit more blurred behind it, it would give it that glowy look, you know, where it's not so much just a white ball. But that's okay. Okay. Y'all are probably laughing at me, and that's okay. I'm gonna fast forward through this part, so ha. That works. We're gonna call that because I can't really keep going over it. All right, and then I'm gonna put some stars in here because why not? Put some stars in the night sky, and I need to put a little bit more white paint down. Just a tiny bit. Don't need much. And put a little bit of water in it so it's kind of runny. And then what you can do let's see, I'll do this here. And what we'll do here is go, hopefully this, whack it. Carol Baskin, whack it. All right, here we go. Ooh, I went further down than I thought. Woo, got stars down on the trees. That's pretty. All right. I think I'm gonna call it. Actually, I'm not gonna call it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of white down on the base and the bottom. Get a little detail brush here. Hopefully this is thin enough. Just to pick up on a little bit down here. Just enough to where, see, this is why you gotta be careful doing that kind of stuff. That's not bad though. Just wanna lightly touch it. Just lightly enough. Just so. It's like, oh look, the moon. The moon is hitting the ground. It's beautiful light. Just enough. Just there and here. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time.